So y'all are agreeing we're keeping it between us. Thank you. I appreciate that.
We already have a bunch of other stuff we're not allowed to talk about.
Really? Oh.
A half-elf's word is their bond.
But you're...
You can trust us.
Well, you've come highly recommended from the cult. And so...
We're not supposed to talk about that.
Well, and that's how I came to... Oh, and that's right.
Customer service is very important to us because a good reputation is
hard
Good
to...
reputation.
Right? Yeah, that's true.
How about we just say silver safe from now on?
All right. Well, the reason that I asked for your assistance is because the Afterlife Casino is a new Nine Hells themed attraction just outside of town. The owner, his name is Quentin Togglepocket.
that's a dumb name. Sorry.
Is he a gnome?
Yes, he is.
That's racist. Mage.
I said it was done before I knew that he was a gnome.
Hey,
Well,
please continue.
the problem is he built that casino using prize money that he stole from me, and I'd like to give him help.
Just like a gnome to steal money.
So it sounds like you own a casino.
That was definitely
Well,
racist.
Nice. Mother taught us better. No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
Not yours, at least.
here's the thing. He's hosting a tournament in there for the opening weekend, and I would like for you to steal the Aranese statuette that he plans to award as a prize, which will embarrass him in front of all the big names of the tournament, and absolutely. Well, and just to right the wrong, I mean, I want you to steal back the 5,000 gold pieces that he stole from me.
I spit out tea.
He deserves his supper.
Do we get to keep 5,000 gold pieces?
No, that would be my goal. But bring the statuette and the gold here to me. I'll be waiting, and then you can lay claim to anything else you find in that establishment.
Well, anything else we find in that establishment would be stealing. I don't give a fuck. Face would probably say something about it.
Well, if there's 9 hells, there might be.
We'll have a lot of food to try.
Well, I'm not sure that there's... I've had a friend of mine, I was able to speak to one of the builders who went into constructing the Nine Hells, or the Afterlife Casino, and he provided me...
Oh, she's about to show us a map.
We are definitely going to need a fashion budget for this.
provided me with this.
Can I? I can use magic to wear whatever I want?
Don't you have the disguise self
Possible.
spell?
Yeah, I guess.
Useful.
Wow.
Oh, there's like no straight lines.
Now, I know that, I mean, you guys have come highly recommended, and so I know your understanding of the...
There's a circus?
Oh, God.
That's so cool. I love that.
So, Fuki,
I hand you another spoon because you seem to
say,
like them.
rub your spoons. Breathe.
Now, there was I got this from a dwarf who worked for the construction company that built the casino. Got me some information, but I don't know a whole lot about the inner workings. So hopefully this can give you a leg up as to how to get in, make away with the statuette and the money, and make your escape.
Do you know where the statuette's going to be?
From what I understand, it's going to be in the vault. The statuette and the money are being kept in the vault.
What's a security mirror?
I would imagine it's a mirror that shows what's going on in the casino.
So it's not like magical.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know the inner workings of the security system.
How did he get this money from you again?
We
Yeah, you
were-
left that part out.
We were working the gaming stream, I actually won quite a bit of money from him, and he seemed really taken with my abilities, and so we seemed to double up. We worked together for about 3 years building up and decided to work together to make a casino. And that was going to be our dream, our end goal. And one day he just up and left with my money and my dream. And now he's going to pay for it.
It's surprising because gnomes usually have contracts and stuff, so you would have think he would have made you sign something.
That, unfortunately, he did not. He just...
Well, and you're like a devil and you like contract. Why didn't you ask him to sign up a contract?
I'm a tiefling.
Brody,
Is that not the same thing?
No.
But you're an angel.
No, buddy. We've talked about this.
Racist.
But you're an elf?
We're
Cross my
half
fingers,
elves.
smug, cross my arms.
And Brody, it's similar to how your mother has an inherent bloodlust that you don't have.
What? I just thought that was a cultural.
Exactly.
So, the last thing that I can tell you is that the tournament ends in a little over 48 hours.
Why was such a tight time frame? You couldn't have contacted us a week ago?
Well, I just found out. And trying to get a hold of the Golden Vault is not as easy as one might think, because it is a secret society.
Well, you're not
How
even
do you
supposed to know
contact
about
them?
it.
It's a lot of word of mouth and slipping notes into the right, drop spot. And
Yeah.
it's just, it's a bit difficult. But if you guys believe that you can make this work, like I said, there is reward in it for you. I'm willing to pay 100 gold pieces a piece for
Plus
this
anything
job,
else we can steal.
plus anything else that you may find that you could take with you.
We should start right away.
Well, a tournament will be easy. I'll just enter, and I'm good at fighting, so it's fine.
It's a card game. It's 3 Dragon Ante. It's a casino, so they're having a card game tournament. It's 3 Dragon Ante.
That is
We
something that became
will-
less useful.
Need an extra 100 gold pieces for our brother who's not able to be here right now, but will be helping us with the quest. Changeling, he's doing some reconnaissance.
How can he be doing reconnaissance when I've just told you what
Oh,
we
on a
need to
different
do?
job. He'll be at your job.
Yes.
Oh, roll a deception.
With advantage. I helped.
It's with advantage.
Okay.
Maybe you'll get 3.
Oh, what is that? The natural one.
No, it was a
No.
3. But with advantage, that's going to be a 22.
Well, sure, absolutely, yes.
Can
So
you
it'll
stop
be
using your abilities to see the
1, 2,
future on the
3.
trivial?
So 500 gold pieces for the group of you. Absolutely. And like I said, anything else that you might discover that's worth your while, by all means. As long as we embarrass the hell out of Quentin.
I pants him.
I establish a psychic connection with the opossum that is Phase, and just say, "You owe me one, you son of a bitch."
He's
All
back
right.
at communist jargon. I mean, I think that's
So-
going to be our con on every single client.
To get an extra 100 for whoever's missing.
Now, I would prefer that Quentin be the only, I don't want to say casualty, but he'd be the only one that suffers. There's going to be people in there, the tournament members. I mean, they've done nothing wrong. Granted, we're stealing their prize money and whatnot, but still, I don't want innocents to suffer. But Quentin needs to
Honestly,
pay.
with my siblings, they'll probably have sex with them.
Oh God.
No, I want him to suffer. I'm going to think of
No, not with Quentin. I'm saying with the other people.
Oh,
That happened last time.
well, I mean, whatever.
We don't
It's
talk
fine.
about
It
this.
is- Whenever y'all are ready to go, I've got a carriage lined up to take you
Wouldn't
to the river.
Do you have the carriage? What time is it right now, roughly?
I'd probably say it's early afternoon.
If my siblings agree, would it be possible to have the carriage pick us up from Hubbard Hall in about 6 hours, perhaps just in the evening when things are starting to pick up?
Absolutely, yes. Just remember, you've got a little more than 48 hours. Tomorrow night's the end of the tournament where they're going to be awarding the statuette, and I'd sure like to get this done and dusted before then.
Fair.
All right.
Oh, real quick.
Yes.
It says
Mr.
needs pass
Brody.
card. I was going to ask how people get in and out of this employee doors, but it says it right there.
Yes, I believe that there's pass cards required to get into the more secure areas. And I mean, as you were talking about with those mirrors, I'm sure that there's some kind of magical properties that are. I know.
No.
Well, if it were me and if I were setting up a casino like I had intended to and that backstabbing son of a
No.
gnome, thank you. I'd make sure that I had a way of keeping tabs on what was going on the gaming floor. So I imagine that that's it.
By chance, do you know who your father is?
What? We don't.
He
Yes.
could be related to us.
Nothing against you. There's already too many of us.
Right.
And I don't want.
They told you that our siblings, right?
I think
Yes.
there's just the right amount.
You know what I mean by. There's gotta be more of us. You know that.
Well, I'm just saying he likes extra plainer people. No.
As she grabs the sandwich.
You definitely know who your dad is.
Yes.
See? No problem.
It's not Esmond Hubbard.
Why did you say it like that? Is something wrong with dad?
How? So I see the entrance is through water.
That's correct.
Will we have to arrive ticketed, or with the grand opening, is it all right to mill about?
Well, the grand opening's already begun, and so just arriving at any time, it should be fine. The problem, I think, is going to be how you decide to leave. But I'll leave that up to you. You're more capable and
Only
Wonder
one
where that
way in.
experienced.
waterfall goes.
Only one way in.
Well, it goes down and then there's the restaurant underneath.
No, I mean, like, I wonder how high the waterfall is. Do you know how high the waterfall is?
That I do not. I've not been there myself. I can't show my face at his establishment there. That'll put up too many red flags. What I suggest is maybe take this evening, stake it out, and then find an opportune time tomorrow to execute. The plan, not Quentin. I mean, if you end up executing Quentin, I'm not going to tell you how to do your job. But
I'm gonna sit.
We're gonna have to charge a lot more if he's being executed, so I think we'll just stick to the basic plan.
I'm gonna sit back with my best arm and man spread in the table booth bar here, and just say, "We appreciate the advice, but we have this covered."
absolutely, of course.
Okay, so I head to the carriage. It's gonna take us to the.
I think you said you wanted to go home.
Oh my God! I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
So once we step away
Yeah.
from Verity, so my thought process was just to get the carriage for the event sent to our house, so we can take our carriage anywhere now.
Okay.
I just meant I don't want us to arrive in style yet.
All right, so if anything, Verity probably leaves the room if you guys want to chat at all, or if you guys are ready to go home.
It's really
whatever you
too
wanna
bad
do.
that we don't have bays, because there's literally circus animals. It would be really nice to have him for this particular adventure.
Every time you say that, that's one more bug I'm gonna put in your bed.
I really like
I know.
it.
I wonder if we could get you in as like one of the circus help people.
Well, we need to get a pass.
Yeah, we just steal one from one of them in the At the casino, one of us will distract him, the other one will.
My thought right now is to just walk in as a commoner and get a lay of the land.
Yeah.
Well, we need to get a pass to get through the doors, and we need to figure out the mirrors.
We could cover them in paint.
Well, we have to figure out how they work, is what I mean.
Oh, you don't think covering them in paint will make it so that you can't
I
see?
mean, it'll definitely raise some questions.
Yeah.
Can I have the bag of holding again?
What about Vaseline? That's clear, but it'll make everything.
I mean, we have our trump card.
I pull out just like a plain white, mildly dirty tunic and leather pants. Give me a second. Go change in the bathroom and come back out as a human. In kind of just really commoner-esque clothes. They're like clean enough but worn. A little must.
Did she tell us what the prize for the tournament was?
The statuette.
The statuette and yeah. So the golden statue is what.
It doesn't come as a cash prize?
No.
I was going to say, we could just enter the tournament and then just bring her the statue and be like, yeah, we totally embarrassed him. There you go.
I mean, we could find a way to embarrass him while winning. Sorry. I mean, we could find a way to embarrass him while winning the tournament. That's, I think, what humans sound like.
Well, she was a tiefling, so I don't know. You sounded
Oh.
like a tiefling to her.
Oh, shit, I forgot that she also had that voice, doesn't it?
That's okay.
It's also what humans sound like. It's what happy
It's
with
true.
words.
No, it's fine.
I think you sound grand.
So are
So
we
what's
all
the-
going
what's the plan?
to recon? Or,
If it's a grand opening, there's probably a lot of people.
well,
I'm fine with this all going as long as we appear to be separate.
If one of you goes as a fancy person, I could go put my gimp mask on.
your GIMP mask? Why your GIMP mask?
Well, I ran that
Ew.
scam with Maze and Phase where I pretended to be like an orc sex thing and then they robbed people. So I still have the outfit from that.
That really didn't work very
Why don't I know about this one?
It's just a harness and like a loincloth and a mask.
I was out
It
of
was
town.
short-lived. I mean, it didn't work. People.
Well, I'm just saying, all orcs look the same if you cover our face.
Plus, he has
Who
no.
told you
He
that?
has no
don't,
mobility in his
don't.
hips.
That's not the mindset to be in.
Well, we're just all green.
But I'm gonna go. This is y'all's battlefield.
Let's
I'm gonna
go.
So, Maze, you go put on a fancy lady's dress and I'll go put on my gimp costume?
No.
It might not be the right crowd. Just whatever, however you guys want to do this.
Ooh, I could go as a demon.
I.
Why?
So that when I change clothes later in the heist, they won't know it's me.
I think the important thing about disguises are you want to call the least amount of attention to yourself as possible.
Or call as much attention to yourself so when you look like you're not calling attention to yourself later, they don't think you're the same person.
I mean, I guess you could try that, but I don't know where you're going to get horns on such a short notice.
Costume shop.
Where's the there? If there, okay, if there's one nearby, then we don't time.
I mean, it's up to you. Do you just want to go shopping? Do you want to go take a...
Unbeknownst to them, Brody totally has a demon costume.
Of course
for
he does.
Hallows Eve this year.
Yeah.
That he's just wanting to wear.
He just wants to wear it. Like, I want to get more use out of this.
I would like to look for a clothing shop.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay. So not too far, like maybe 5 minutes in from where you are, there's a shopping district. And so yeah, you can easily find what are you looking for?
Noble's clothes.
Okay. Sure.
You can borrow mine.
They're gonna be very big on me.
Do you still have the clothing that you wore for the museum heist?
Yes.
We didn't give them back.
Well, the ones that I wore for the museum heist were dad's. So
Oh, that's right.
I
Yeah.
kept them.
So
Because
those were like
Yeah.
fancier gala kind of
Probably, yeah.
clothes.
Yeah.
But if you want to wear something different, absolutely, yeah, you can go and find something at a shop. It may not be specifically like to try and get something very well fitted to you. It's going to take some time, but off the rack, I mean, it might be a little baggy in some places or a little.
I'll use the clothes that I had already.
Okay.
I would like to go then to like a potion shop or an apothecary or something
Okay.
to buy something to undye my hair.
Okay. So you have what, the pink streak?
I have pink hair with the streak.
Pink hair with a gold streak?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it just
Okay.
make more sense to dye it black?
You
was-
got it black.
No,
Is
because
the-
that one streak is always there. So I want it all to be the same color.
Friends with the backgrounds with Neverwinter, because I know we haven't talked about Neverwinter a ton. Is the Blue Lake District the nice district, considering it's next to Castle Neverwinter?
Yes. Wait,
Okay.
hold on. Black
Actually,
Lake.
that's a
The Blue
pretty
Lake
sure-
District.
There is not a Black Lake.
There's a Blue Lake district.
Yeah, it's Blue Lake Tower and Protector's Enclave.
The Tower district also sounds kind of fancy.
I'm trying to see which one you are looking at so I can join along.
I just kind of was Googling Neverwinter maps because I haven't looked a lot into Neverwinter
No,
myself.
it's fine.
Oh,
But the Paupers
this is-
area and the
sorry.
graveyard are in the Protector's Enclave, which makes me think that's probably bad.
Oh, this is. I'm sorry. This is after all the shit that goes down.
Well, I mean, and we can have this taking place whenever. I mean, that's the specificity of time and place, you know, are really, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, you know, not cemented in this game,
Oh, see.
so that
this
you
is
can
Black
set
Lake
it just about
District.
anywhere.
That's what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
So,
So Black Lake, if I remember, Black Lake is the high district.
okay,
So I'm gonna go Black Lake. White clothes.
sure, yeah, that's fine. Are you looking for something more high end, or I would assume
Yeah.
so. So probably going to be spending a little bit on it. So
So I will go in as in my commoner's clothes as a human to whatever shop and be picking up clothes for my master.
okay,
Oh, I'm completely wrong because
I'm like,
I keep, sorry.
Am I looking at the wrong one?
Because the mountain blew up and that's what destroyed it. I forgot about that.
Oh, because
The wiki also says the Black Lake district.
I
Well,
have
so
Blue
Mount Cottonelle blew up when Zastam did his thing and the host tower fell.
Mm.
And so I think that's what changed the map because it's flipped.
interesting.
So I will.
Sure,
So I think it's 15 gold pieces for fine clothes.
sure.
So I'm
Okay.
just gonna buy something really ostentatious, like maroon with a bunch of gold embroidery, and,
Okay.
like very, like, loud and money looking.
Okay, got it.
So if that's more than 15, I'm okay with paying more than.
Let's say 17, just to for a little more flair and embellishment.
Let me add 40. Oh yeah, and Maze, you have 40 gold.
I told him.
Woohoo!
Thank you. I would say from the clothes that I have, I put together something that looks kind of like a pirate wench
Okay,
outfit.
I like it.
And so I'm ready to scope this casino out.
Nice. Cool. Good deal. Anyone doing anything else while
I
we're...
come out in my gimp mask, collar, leash, harness, loincloth, and big stumpy black boots.
And look at Maze, and what is your
I
reaction?
do not endorse this. And I walk
Well,
away.
it's just the easiest costume. Come on, Maze!
Do you want to roll a persuasion or an intimidate?
I can't persuade another character. Can
Yeah, no.
I'm
But my
gonna.
tattoos look great in this outfit.
And then I turn around and I come back and I grab the leash.
Am I able to find something to undye my hair?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Although it's not... I would say it's probably not... One, it's not permanent, unless you want to go to like a wizard or some other kind of shop to have them magically change your hair. And even then, I think they probably have a hard time.
So I'm just stripping the dye out.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So then, yeah, you can go to an apothecary shop and find.
I'm also gonna pick up some dye while I'm there.
Okay.
I'm gonna go blue this time.
Cool. I dig it. So all of that together, let's say, what? I don't think it'd be too much to get dyes and things. So maybe 2 golds. And if I'm totally off, you guys know puns and all that stuff better than I do, so
That sounds good.
let me know.
I cheat.
What?
Like, I don't keep track of that stuff.
Yeah,
I'm like, I just deserve this much.
absolutely. 100%. You own it. All right, so we're getting ready to go. Where are you guys right now?
I'm ready to go.
You're ready to go.
Saying because everybody's taking so long.
We're at the hall,
Okay.
aka the house.
Got it.
I've stripped my hair.
Okay.
Find Noble's clothes.
How much do thieves' tools cost?
25 to 50 gold, somewhere in there.
Okay. I just changed my mind mid-thing, and I'm
Okay.
multi-classing, so I'm gonna pick thieves' tools.
Goodness.
Oh, but I want to be a rogue so bad. This character is so roguey. Like,
Do it. Do it. I'm okay with it.
okay, cool.
Awesome. So then, are you not buying the clothes?
I am.
You have okay.
I'm just also gonna get thieves' tools.
Got it. Okay, cool.
I'm ready for that.
Gotcha. So you've got a set of thieves.
I don't have a
tools.
spot for my thieves' tools if you want to just carry mine.
I'll take yours. Yeah.
All right.
Where am I going to put thieves' tools?
In your gimp costume. Good point. All right. So about 6.5 hours later, the carriage rolls up to Hubbard Hall, and
Oh, that was so long.
it's the horses.
I burst out of the carriage.
As you open or you go into the carriage.
I burst out of it because we
No,
just
it's
arrived.
arriving at our house.
No, it's
we
gotten
haven't
to your
even
house.
left.
No, you
yet.
haven't left home yet.
What was 6 hours then? Oh, 6
Well,
hours.
that's waiting
Oh,
He
on
said-
the carriage.
oh, okay. Sorry. Okay.
Steve said, "Can you send the carriage 6 hours from now?"
Oh, okay.
So you've been ready for like
Oh
5.
my god, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
Everything up.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
So as you open the carriage doors, you're like, "Come on!" You're trying to leave.
As the
You
carriage
see-
pulls up, I get on my hands and knees for you to get into the carriage.
I step on you, I guess.
Stepped on you.
Still don't like this.
You open the carriage door and you see 5 small little sacks on the seats.
Ooh.
You open one up and it's got about 30 gold coins.
Fancy.
There is a note near the door that says, "If you're going to a casino, you might as well play in style. Here's some spending money."
Oh yeah.
So you each get, what did I say? 30 gold coins?
30.
30 gold coins apiece.
Phases.
Okay.
Bag of bowling.
Yep. There you go. So now you have an extra 30 gold coins.
Can you just carry mine?
Can't go to a casino and not spend money.
I love how she assumed we didn't have money.
I mean, I'm fine with them assuming that.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Also, she has 3 times 5, 150 gold pieces, but she needs more. People.
A human
It's
with
5,000.
very like stylishly coiffed hair and an overly brocaded maroon what's it called? The doublet?
Doublet.
Yes. Waistcoat.
Waistcoat.
Yeah, doublet, waistcoat, and tights. Will join you at the carriage on the way to go to there.
Fancy.
I wave at you and go, "It's me."
Yes, Reginald Copperbottom. Lovely to see you.
Reginald what?
Copperbottom.
I'm Worm.
I will refer to you as Buddy.
Well, hello, Reginald.
Yes, of the
Bless your heart.
Waterdavian Copperbottoms.
Very popular in mine circles.
Yes.
Paul.
Are you supposed to be a fancy lady or a pirate?
Oh no, I was trying to do the tieflings accent, but it's coming out weird.
As soon as she
Definitely.
Maeve does the weird voice back at me, I will take the note and get a big bushy mustache to go with it.
Do we have a plan?
We're just doing recon right now.
Yes, we have 48 hours, so I think now is the time to reconnaissance.
All right, we're gonna do a plan at the casino, like last time.
No, I
Yeah.
think we're gonna recon and we're gonna leave, then we're gonna do a plan.
Then it's good that somebody covered their face.
We weren't saying not.
The The carriage starts moving.
I pull out my flask.
Oh, goodness. So the Afterlife Casino is about 3.5, 4 miles northeast of town, northeast of the nearest town. And you are dropped off at, or actually you reach a branch in the road, and you see a freshly painted and lacquered sign that says, "This way to the afterlife," in a gaudy gold lettering with an arrow pointing towards a narrow branch of the drive.
The sign should say casino, because we live in a world where
People believe in the afterlife?
yeah, I mean you can visit it.
Well, it says, "This way to the afterlife."
In the carriage on the way. All right, so I'll be calling this one Worm. What are you all planning to go by? Can I use your regular names, or do you want me to call you something else?
I don't know, pick a name for me.
Bob.
Bob, great.
That's a terrible name for an Bob. Think again.
Names are hard on the spot.
Ooh, something exotic like abalone or
Matilda,
no.
like the fish.
Like the shell.
Right, and you two are an item, so I probably met you here. Are you from Waterdeep or are you from Neverwinter?
You can go as an Aarakocra.
Do I look like it?
You have wings.
I don't, but I don't look like. I don't have feathers.
Do Aarakocra not look like you?
No.
Oh, what do they look like?
Birds.
Like little birds?
No, like bird people.
Talion, did I meet you in Neverwinter or Waterdeep?
Neverwinter.
Excellent. You're all from Neverdeep. I met Neverdeep, Neverwinter. I met you when I arrived. You've been showing me the town. This one is your thing.
No. Oh, yeah, I guess. Forgot about the costume.
And are you to an item, or did we all just end up in?
I could just be Jallies.
No.
Well, you're already going to be drunk, so it'll be believable.
Don't use that against me.
All right. So what I am seeing is that I have a lovely couple that I met in Neverwinter. The beleaguered husband, who is a little
orc
bit
slave.
checked out, and his wife with her lovely orc sex thing.
Well, Roz, if me and you...
So I have to have sex not only with one of you, but both of you.
Not if we do the. Never mind.
Well, Roz, wouldn't it make more sense for me to be with you? Because then I could, we're both good at opening doors and
Oh,
stuff.
no. I want plausible deniability. That if any of you do something wrong, it doesn't come back.
I thought I was just going to sit in a corner and watch people.
Yes, that.
Or maybe go to the circus.
Well, speak with your visitors.
Maybe they need a gimp for the circus.
The carriage
Did I
slowed
not
down.
just say that we should get you into the circus? Grill!
All right. So you're going to
Salazar.
Salazar. Salazar it is. Salazar?
Abalone.
Salazar Abalone 1. Fantastic.
As the carriage slows down, the driver comes down and opens the door,
Their bathrooms?
and you see a red-robed tiefling welcoming you to what looks like a brightly lit row of docks. Boats are waiting at the end with a farrier, heavily hooded, standing at the back, waiting for passengers.
As we pull up, I will just say to all of you, when we open the door, laugh.
Isn't a farrier like a horse person?
What?
Isn't a farrier somebody who does horse hooves?
Well, yes, but also someone who ferries people.
I know, but you said farrier, and my mind went why would there be a horse guy there?
So
He works on horseshoes?
the boats are actually centaurs. That
Oh, okay.
With that burst of laughter, I'll open the door. The innovation of gnomes can never be overstated.
Oh my word, boats! I just love me a boat.
Calm down, honey.
Oh, Salazar, let Abalone have a good time.
I love it. All right, so
Husband, and I punch you as hard as I can in the shoulder.
Oh yeah.
I just want to see how much damage you do.
It's only one.
I know.
5 then.
You take 1 point. I don't know. It's fine. All right, so do you guys go down to the boats?
I step
Get
into the boat, and then I carry both Abalone and Salazar.
I use my little ornate ram's horn cane and step in.
I offer.
Oh, no, my boy, it's kind of you, but I have learned to be self-sufficient since my wife's passing.
And then I will sit,
Yes, we've just met you.
and then I will lay down under their feet to take up as little room as possible.
Gotcha. All right.
Brody's having
So,
really a lot of fun.
so you have the farrier who, like I said, they're hooded. They're, just pushing along, bringing the boat down the river. And farrier navigates your boat downriver and into an underground channel. As the cave mouth swallows you, you hear the music over the echo of a distant waterfall. The cave ceiling rises high above your heads, and dancing lights bob around hanging stalactites. The river winds through the casino floor, splitting the cavernous chamber in 2 passages under arched stone bridges at various points. Card tables and other gaming stations surrounded by chattering patrons fill the open space. A cheer rises from deep in the cavern, which is decorated to suggest excitement, opportunity, and excess.
Can I roll an investigation or something similar just to see if I can see on the boatman's body any sort of pass card or something? So if we know that there's a necessary pass card, I'm just trying to keep an eye open for that.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and do an investigation. Or a perception, because investigating would be tactical.
Wow, this is cool.
18.
You don't notice anything on him, any kind of pass card. He's got a very large hooded cloak. When you see his arms moving, you'll notice that it does move back a little bit, so you don't notice anything on his person.
Okay. Ah, regular Charon, aren't you? Good boy.
You see him nod his head just a little bit. And
In character. This, Quentin Togglepocket has spared no expense on these excellent actors and performers who granted the job of keeping us safe.
Oh, Quentin, I've heard such good things about him. I pretend accents, right? I'm sorry.
You're good. We got you.
I'm sure you have.
I wonder if he's single. Do you know, sir? Do you know if Quentin is single?
Right here in front of my slave.
Oh,
No reaction from
Completely
the
out of
farrier.
character, I give a thumbs up. I'm okay with that.
forgive me for asking.
So no reaction from him. No.
I have to say that since I met you, I really thought Neverwinter was quite an interesting place.
Yes, it would be interesting if Quentin visited there. Do you know if he ever travels?
No response.
Damn it.
I don't think you can hear us, dear.
Mistress, would you like me to make him talk?
No, that's not necessary.
You hear, I'm just trying to do my job, guys.
Okay.
Oh, good man, I'm so sorry. We're just very excited about the opening, and I'll take out a gold piece and
Nice.
hand it back to him.
He doesn't quite take it right now.
Well, if you insist.
Yep. Well, give me 1 second. Let me read. The farrier steers your boat towards the left bank, and your boat rocks as it bumps up against a wooden dock. The farrier then raises one hand, gesturing at the glittering sights before you, and intones in a deep, raspy voice, "Welcome to the afterlife. Temptation awaits." We have just arrived at the Afterlife Casino, and as you guys disembark from the boats, you guys step out onto the casino floor, and in front of you, you end up seeing a placard near the docks that reads "Rules in the Afterlife."
Rules.
A little something like this.
Ooh, it's a
Man.
packy.
Rules are
It's a little hard to read on that one, so let me see if I've is there a handout for this one? I don't think so. Well, it reads, stay out of the river Styx. Don't cheat. Cheaters never prosper. Don't accost or threaten other patrons or the staff. Keep your weapons hidden or sheathed at all times. Only employees may pass through green trimmed doors. Win, win, win.
Oh, well, if one of the rules is to win, I think we're in for a good evening.
Fabulous. And so, yeah, the attendant nods again and
Sir?
goes to take the boat back the way it came. All right. You guys want to go to the map? Here it is. You see.
I thought she was talking about the roll 20.
Oh,
Oh no, yeah, the rolls. Yeah, I've got a map up.
no, yeah, we're.
Oh, I think there's another map.
Yeah, take the handout.
Oh,
down.
a different one.
Yeah, you're actually at the casino
Oh, I'm
now.
Sorry.
No worries. So you guys
Another
can see.
one.
It's the same.
No, no. So click out of that one instead of being a handout. It's
Oh.
actually.
There it is.
Wait, so do I? Oh, got it. I understand now. See the light. Oh, fancy.
There you are.
So we came in where? We're
You
down
are
We're down
here.
Oh, wow. Cool.
here. Wow. Helena, could you move the word?
So right in front of you,
Yeah.
You get now?
you notice
Funeral establishment.
there's a lot happening all around you. What's everyone's passive perception? It's not
Like 12.
12,
13.
13,
12.
12.
Oh, where's our druid boy?
Right.
Well, she's also wisdom.
Oh, I forget.
Perception 13.
Okay. So yeah, you don't quite see him yet. That's okay. Yeah, right in front of you, you'll notice that there's cashiers. Over at this end, there are things happening on the opposite side of the docks from you. A lot of different areas to explore, things to see and do. You may see.
Okay.
And yeah, you'll notice some patrons, some other individuals around. Yeah, what would you like to do?
Shall we get a drink, honey?
Yes, darling. I suppose we shall.
Well, I'll meet you all at the bar. I'd like to take a little bit of a circle around.
So the closest bar, there's actually a couple of bars that that are around you. Farther up, over in this area, and I don't know if you can see it just yet. So there's a bar here, and then kind of hidden in an alcove, you may, once you get over that way, you may see a very small bar
I like
over in
smaller
this area.
bars.
Well, we want to be able to see people, right?
So yeah, you'll notice that there's people mingling around just about in every section. The people that you see on the map right now, they're more like staff members.
Okay.
So, but yes, so there's people at the tables, people at there's slot machines. Over here, you'll notice a gathering of people, a lot of noise coming from this area. And then, yeah, an overall sound of what seems to, like, the closest thing would be like country music piped in
Devil
from
went down to Georgia.
kind of, yeah.
We are in the afterlife.
Speaking of seeing, do you want to get some detect magic on those mirrors, man?
Yeah. As we're walking towards the bar, I am gonna just grab one of the like servers or whatever. Excuse me, do you where's the restroom?
Oh, So let's see, where'd you go?
We're down by the docks.
You're down by the dock still. Okay. So then, yeah, you'll talk to somebody, and actually, the closest restrooms perhaps would be in the where'd it go?
Spa.
The spa. Yes, I'm just trying to find the name for it.
Where?
Phlegethonian Spa and Stygian Baths.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hope there's pictures of those.
Darling, I'll let you keep your pet, and I'll meet you at the bar.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the restroom.
Okay, we'll see you. You be safe now.
What stinks is there actually really isn't any specific restroom area on here. So I'm like, go to the bar. Yeah, go to the baths. That makes sense. Go behind a.
Friends didn't say go in the river. It's magic.
Oh God.
Are there
It said to stay out of.
Yeah, I know.
Stay out of the river. Stay.
Ew.
I don't
Are
know
there-
why.
any Three Dragon Ante tables around this main area, or are they all kind of separated? from
There
each other?
are. So in the main area, across the river, and you'll see the little bridge farther up closer to the baths. There's a walkway towards this area. So there's some Three Dragon Ante tables here. Let me actually. So this area is called Avernus. And there's also some slot machines there as well. And so some people are on the slot machines. There's people casually playing Three Dragon Ante. And you guys are welcome to partake as you wish.
Remember, there was that special area for the tournament.
Mhm.
It was like around the
Do
corner.
any of us even know how to play Three Dragon Ante?
I'm gonna go ahead and sit down at one of the tables in Avernus that
Okay.
is doing Three Dragon Antes.
Got it?
I'm kind of keeping my eyes peeled to see if there's a recognizable badge or key card on most of the staff, or if they seem to be hidden like they were on the boatman.
What? Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Okay, I hear you. So, all right. So I would say, I mean, you can do another perception check if you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do a perception check.
I'm gonna walk to the baths while he's.
15.
So with 15, you don't really see anything overt on anybody for a key card or a pass. And I'm trying to see actually, where is the description? Because they have, come on.
I didn't even see that many cards.
I'm trying to find the description. Okay, so dealers, bartenders, and other floor employees are wearing sleek uniforms of black tuxedo pants and red jackets, thin lapels. And you notice that the majority of the employees here are tieflings. 80% of them are tieflings. Other employees who are humanoid but not tieflings are still disguised and dressed up as, so they've got horns on. Some you'll notice that some the bartenders may wear masks, like devil masks. So
Seems like this place is taking advantage of stereotypes.
Are there any security guards?
yes,
Are they big like me?
I mean they're humanoid tiefling
What
side,
I'm saying, are they big?
not
Like
necessarily.
if I were to dye my skin red, could I pass as a
You you stand out a little more than
Okay.
what the guards look like.
I'll go to
left guardian table?
Leave
the.
Latari alone.
I'll go to
He's
Latari's
peeping
table.
So Latari's table is actually blackjack.
Okay, I won't go there.
Okay.
I'll go to Dragon.
I'm like, that's a blackjack table. So yeah, these tables over here, these have Three Dragon Ante playing just casually. This is not the tournament space. And yes, so slot machines, other different tables. So yeah, if you want, did you want to play Three Dragon Ante?
I do. I'm gonna make my way over there, and as I'm walking, I'm gonna add a few more gray streaks into my hair and like add a little more wrinkle and sag to the face, and kind of just use the cane a little bit more
Okay.
fully, and then I'll kind of sit down when I see a table for Through Dark Identity that has an open spot.
Okay. Sounds good.
I would like to look as much like a snack as possible in a hopes that some rich dude will ask her for me or something. I'm trying to look enticing.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I would make my way to the main bar so that I can scope out the comings and goings and the rhythms of the
Do you have
casino.
handout map?
Yeah, I want to determine how many guards there seem to be,
Okay.
who
So,
looks dumb
yeah.
or bribable.
So we're gonna have you over here at the bar, and then you had gone off to the spa, and then where were you? You're just wandering around.
Me?
Yeah,
No, I'm on a leash.
you're on a leash
He's
with her.
with me.
Okay. Okay, so I will say, as you guys were wandering by, you noticed a very, very large cat just prowling around
Where?
right here.
Like a domesticated cat or like a tiger?
It looks like a domesticated cat, but it's like the size of a warthog. Yeah.
When I was young.
You hear me quietly gasp when I see the cat.
Me too, hard eyes. Go up to it.
Okay. Here, let's move you guys back down. So yeah, we'll bring you about right here. And then here we go. And yeah, you'll notice that there is a tag on the collar.
Tabby.
Yeah,
On the kitty cat.
there's a kitty cat collar.
What does the collar say?
Collar says Behemoth.
Ooh, what's your name? Behemoth? That's such a good name.
You hear in the back of your head all the times Tal has screamed at you, "No more pets."
Can each of you give me an animal handling check?
19.
I am in character, so I'm
Okay.
interacting with the cat.
Gotcha. So, hold on. Where's it going? Cool. Yeah, so Behemoth goes and starts rubbing up against your leg. And I mean, he's huge, but he's like rubbing up against your leg, looking for pets and scritches.
He's so
and
strong.
yeah, nearly knocks you down, just like,
Yeah.
and then wanders away as it gets a little
Bye.
head scratches from you and keeps just wandering the floor.
You could have pet the cat. He was so cute.
You didn't give me permission.
Oh my god.
Maze, will you get it together? No, you don't like this character combo, but we gotta sell it, okay? Like smack me or something.
I hate you.
As you see, other patrons are like taken aback. They turn around and
I
So hard to find good slaves these days.
I
Can we
make
just
a
call him
big
a
show.
gimp?
I make a good show of enjoying the slap.
okay. Just like there's a couple people who turn around from there. I mean,
And then as soon as
it's loud, but still.
It's a hell-themed casino.
Right.
they look away, go, no more. Come on. So,
All
where are
right.
you going?
So you're at the spa. What are you doing?
I'm finding a private bathroom room.
Okay.
Whatever.
You walk into the spa and you
There are no mirrors in the
actually.
spa.
Hold
my-
down.
No, I'm saying like so it's probably more private. I was agreeing.
Oh,
with
okay.
you. I'm not gonna get to the mirror.
Okay. So you walk into the
was
spa
crazy.
and you actually see a humanoid female dressed as a tiefling welcoming you in. Oh, welcome to the Phlegethonian. She's still, oh my God. Please pretend that I said this
You
correctly.
want me to try and read it for you?
Phlegethonian Spa and Stygian Baths. If you'd care to relax your troubles away. We are here to help.
Bathroom. Man.
Oh, of course, yes. Just behind the curtains, around the corner, there are some. We're gonna say there's some bathrooms in there.
Nice.
You're welcome. Okay. And then you're at the 3 Dragon Ante table.
Yes.
Okay. So
Phlegathos.
Phlegathosian.
Yeah, Phlegathosian.
Phlegathosian spa and
Stygian.
Stygian baths. Thank you.
What's a Stygian?
So
I've heard the word.
It's one of the layers. Stygia is one of the layers of hell.
I think all of the areas, or most of the areas, are named
it also means very dark in like literary.
the Stygian Gambit.
Because it's Avernus, Dis, Minarus, Phlegathos, Stygia, Malbolgi, Maldomini, and Cania.
Malodonami.
Your mom lives in Dis.
Oh, burn.
Duke.
Okay, so there are rules for playing 3 Dragon Ante. However, I found a different version that I think is a little easier to kind of play, and it helps to, depending on how long you're going to be there. This version, if you're going to be playing, says that this is how much you would win or lose over an hour's time. Okay. And so I would like for you, if you're going to be, anybody else wanting to play, sitting down at a table?
I don't have proficiency.
I don't either when I get out of the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay. So I would like you to make a deception check, a wisdom check. Hold on. So it's going to be 3 different rolls. So intelligence, deception, and insight. Add them together.
Okay. Blue is intelligence, green is deception, copper is insight.
So intelligence is for, and if you have, are you proficient at all with 3 Dragon Ante?
No.
So you could use your, okay, darn. So intelligence would be for strategy, your deception to check for bluffing for your table mates, and your insight for reading your opponent's hand.
Oh, and then like deception would also be like my own bluffing.
Yes.
Okay, so intelligence is a 20.
Okay.
Dirty.
Okay.
Deception is a 12.
Okay, so that's 32.
And the other one was insight?
Yes.
7.
So 39. So with all of those, you minus 40, and then that is, the difference is what you are up or down in tokens after an hour. So you're down one.
A gold?
You're down 1 gold. So if you had rolled a natural 20 in any of those, you would actually have doubled your take. Or if you'd rolled a natural 1, then you would have doubled your loss. Yeah.
I will, the entire time that we're playing it, I am just so excited to be here.
Nice.
And I keep
I love
laughing when I lose a hand and like sliding the money across and then taking the money back and apologizing to other people when they lose.
Well, let me backtrack something because I messed up one part. So you guys, when you sat down at the 3 Dragon Ante table and you started to put coins down, the dealer would have actually directed you to one of the cashier's tables. And so from the cashier's tables, let me see if I can find cashier. So there's a few different stations where tieflings and other humanoids have smiling devil masks on, making trades out for chips. So the chips are actually thin painted wood discs, and stamped on both sides are the casino's emblem, which is a golden pitchfork. So, and you notice, what did you say your passive perception was?
12.
Okay. So yeah, you would have noticed that once they receive the money from you in exchange for the chips, it looks like the money just kind of vanishes and disappears. So you don't see them opening a drawer or anything. It's just they take the money from you in exchange for chips, and then the money goes away.
I will, I'm going to go ahead and start out with 20 gold pieces worth of chips. Because I think that'll look good.
All right.
You're just a casual player.
Yeah.
Doing great.
Well.
And making it very clear to the other people on the table that I don't mind losing money.
Gotcha.
I will keep asking questions as we go.
Okay.
And like, if I'm sitting at the table. So, as an out-of-towner, I have to say that I don't know much about this Quentin fellow. Or does he become Mr. Togglepot?
So someone sitting with you is a human commoner. Well, I'm not quite sure myself. I'm just, you know, he seems to have made a pretty good establishment here. I think it goes by Toggle Pocket.
Oh, pocket.
And yes, I would like to learn his methods. This seems to be quite prosperous.
Well,
And you notice him like taking notes, like he has a little notepad next to him as well.
that's excellent to hear, oh boy. Would you mind walking with me for just a moment?
Oh, naturally, no, of course not. Yes, absolutely.
And I'll say to the other folks at the table, ladies and gentlemen, it's been excellent to meet all of your acquaintances. Unfortunately, I must make my rounds and see the rest of this beautiful establishment. I hope you all have a lovely evening, and I'll slide like 2 chits over each of them.
Okay.
As a,
Ooh,
so
yes.
I'm down 5 chits now.
Yeah.
And once he gets up and walks,
Yeah.
I have to be entirely honest with you because you seem like a fellow that knows his salt.
Yes. Yes. Of
I'm
course.
interested in opening a similar establishment in Waterdeep. I think it's high time that Hell Thieves came to the south.
You and I are of a like mind, sir. Absolutely. Yes.
Are you looking to open up an establishment of your own?
I am. That is my entire purpose here. Is I've been studying the architecture and the staff. I mean the detail that has been put into place for this cavernous expanse is to be marked upon. And so you see him frantically writing into his little notebook.
Now, forgive me for getting ahead of myself, if I am, but if you don't already have a business partner, considering we have similar goals, perhaps, well, maybe we can hold off on saying partnership until we're comfortable with one
Oh,
another.
absolutely,
Or
absolutely.
perhaps we could spitball together.
Yes, of course. He offers his hand. Carlton Keys.
Reginald Copperbottom, of the Waterdeep Copperbottom.
Pleasure to meet. Oh, of course, of the Copper Deep Water Bottoms. Absolutely. He doesn't care. Copper Deep Water Bottom. Yes, of course. And then he writes your name down, Copper Deep Water Bottom.
Have you already secured your seed funding?
Not as of yet, but I've got various investment opportunities that are coming to fruition any day now. I promise, any day. And he's looking back through.
Can we say that I see you two talking from where I'm at, and what I'd like to do now is be like, hey, let's go distract that guy because maybe Roz wants to lift something from him.
Or I could just lift the thing he wants from him.
What's
So
the
you
thing
guys,
want?
let's see here. So depending on what direction you might have taken him, so say you're probably coming back to the main walkway.
Unless it's really far away.
It kind of is. I mean, if you so you
Shouldn't
guys
we
were
just
going to
seduce
be
a bartender?
you guys were going to be over here at the bar, and I'm imagining that maybe you and
I'm
Carlton
leading
were
Carlton over to the bar.
to the main bar or the small bar.
I'm going to lead him to the main bar.
Okay.
Would you like us to try to distract him?
I will. So I'm going to casually lead him over to the other side of the main bar.
Okay.
And kind of. I'll
So yeah, you guys will
block your
will keep
gaze.
conversing. He's talking about like his grandiose ideas of trying to open a casino of similar, not necessarily of equal theme, but trying to take ideas from what he's seen here and piecemeal it, taking research from this.
As you
You
walk,
can see us in the me in the background pretending to be him.
and then as you walk by in Elvish, I'll go prize.
I will respond in Elvish negotiation.
I'm sorry, what was that? Bless you.
Oh, thank you. You guys. Once we're up at the bar, I'm going to lean in.
Okay.
Now you seem like a nice fellow. Clarence?
Carlton.
Carlton. Apologies. The folks sitting across the bar, you see that lovely woman dressed as a pirate in her gimp.
Oh. I guess
I slapped
all
you
sorts.
and then
You slap me and then I come. Oh.
Okay.
You've met us.
Yeah,
right?
I know. No, I know.
Hey, seduction got us really far last
That's
time.
true.
Sure did.
Well, I guess everyone enjoys a good gamble every now and then. Yes.
Yes, they are dear friends of Mr. Oh my God! Why do I keep doing this? I wrote it down, Coulter. Mr. Toggle Pocket. And if they see that notebook in your hand, you're going to be asked to.
Oh, yes, no, of course. I better tuck that away. I'm
Technically, as a partner in this establishment, I should also be asking you to leave. But I like you, so I'm going to give you an opportunity right now.
roll a deception check.
Oh, do I roll it electronically or physically?
Neither works for you.
I know.
Here, you want to roll it together?
That's going to be a 23.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I was unaware that that Mr. Pogglepocket had ancillary partners. I mean, you know what they say, that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
And that's why I'm not going to have you mind wiped, dear boy. But what I am going to ask you to do is to set that notebook down on the counter and see yourself out. If you do that, this needs to never come to pass, and you can take what you can remember and implement it. You've got a bright future.
One ale to go, please. And he'll set the notebook down on the counter, grab an ale, down a large gulp, and make his way towards the towards the boat.
I would like to cast Detect Magic while
Okay.
I'm in there. And
Okay.
then walk out.
Gotcha.
10 minutes
So-
shit.
I trust you found everything satisfactory.
Yes. You might want to ask some.
Of course.
Apologies.
Absolutely. No, that's understandable. Yes.
I accidentally got some of the water from the river in my mouth.
I understand.
They don't call them ASMR for no reason.
She
So
walks
as-
in and it's like perfectly clean. She's like, ASMR uptight.
So as you're passing the attendant, you notice a very faint. Let me see where. Nope, next one. Come on.
Can I be trusted with this much dice?
I know. I'm sorry.
My goblin brain.
As Margarita's searching, I will go over to all sections of the bar and kind of casually just lean and slide the notebook across.
Okay, so with your detect magic, you notice a faint aura of abjuration coming from the inside or like the back portion of her outfit.
Okay. Collect that, and then I would like to. Did we see any mirrors when we came in?
Yes, so actually there are
Little green glowing squares everywhere.
Asking her if we would have seen them.
so when you were coming in, if you went to this cashier, there's a mirror here. Over by the bar, not necessarily, but you like where's the next one? There's one. I don't think you guys can see that
There's
one
one
just
up
yet.
here.
Yeah, and there's one over this way as well. So you may have seen those. The mirrors themselves. Thank God for the find function. So the mirrors are about 12 feet off the ground. So they're kind of higher up and they're projected at an angle to try and capture as much surface area of the space around it.
So I would like to.
And if you're coming out of that way, you're also seeing a magical aura coming from the mirrors as well.
Okay. What kind of magic?
Divination magic.
Okay. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna wind my way back to
Your wife.
my wife and her man.
Okay.
I'm just imagining now. I'm so sorry to stay on the Borat speech, but when he's
No, you're
going
fine.
back and forth about how his neighbor is trying to one up him and everything, and now it's like, so my neighbor got a gimp.
So I must get the game.
All right. So you guys are at the bar. You've just lifted a poor man's spiral bound notebook
This life's work. In it.
with his life's work in it.
Scrolling through what he's written down, is there anything useful, or did I do that? Because it is totally fair if I just did that to somebody who does not deserve it, but I'm hoping that I might be able to snag some.
We can mail it to him.
Yeah, I know his name. It's Clark.
Yeah, it's great. Clark from
Carlton.
Clark.
Clark.
to Clark from
What was,
someplace.
I'm so sorry, Margarita. What was his last name?
Keys.
Keys. Carlton Keys. I will write it down so that I still don't remember
Yeah.
it, but I'll have to.
So as you go flipping through the notebook, unfortunately, you really don't find anything that you didn't already know about. It's more notes about the decor. It's about the number of seating, how they've arranged the
Possible menu items.
yeah. He has made notes about the different things to eat at the restaurant and the different, well, here's the drinks that I would change.
Reminder: do not use blank shade of red for chairs.
Right. Yeah.
He should do a Celestia themed.
Yeah.
casino.
A competitive. Yeah. So.
So since there's nothing really in here that's useful, I think that perhaps it could be seen as a bargaining token of sort if we need to get in with this toggle pocket.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is
So-
anybody near us saying anything interesting? Maybe picking up?
I mean, you hear a lot of cheering and a lot of laughter. There's music going on. So I mean, it's just more like bar noises, just a mesh of everyone's like just excited. You start noticing that there's a couple of over in this direction. I don't know if you guys could see that over here, up near the top.
Sorry, what's coming from there?
You see a security guard
Oh, okay.
is just kind of pacing around this area.
So if I'm there, I'd like to go up to him.
Okay, so well, I thought you were coming back over to the bar, so I had to. That's fine.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. You're right. I forgot.
That's okay.
Circling.
No, oh, I just really stretched you out by accident. That was funny. Okay, so maybe you were on a chair, you're casually, but yeah. So there's just somebody kind of just moving around in this area. You notice somebody pacing around in here. Yeah. What would you like to do?
Darling.
Hi. I haven't sold him yet.
We're not selling him yet.
I get down on my knees and kiss your boots.
You on the head. Why would we be selling him?
I thought that was what we were supposed to do. Then what is the point of this?
I mean, I say in Celestial, maybe rent. Rent would be a better word.
Oh, wait. Hank is confused here. Never mind.
I'm not an actual slave. I'm a willing sex object.
But that's what
So
you
you
were
rent
saying
me
earlier,
out
that
to
you
somebody
wanted me
else.
to sell you or
Not
something.
sell as in like ownership, but like if somebody wants to
Pimp him
take
out.
me
He wants to
to a
hold
bathroom.
Pimp him out.
To hold him.
Yes. Prostitute.
Hey, that's what that's what I'm saying. So
Okay.
I need
So it looks like you're all on the same page.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant that like sell as in you were gonna get rid of him. And I was like, what?
Oh,
I don't even know.
so lonely. I think this is a family matter with you and Worm, and I will go ahead and let you all feed to it.
So sorry, sir.
And I will, I'll slide this spiral bound notebook into my breast pocket, and I'm gonna make my way towards the Three Dragon Anti tournament.
Okay.
Tally, I say in Celestian, quietly to you as if I'm whispering sweet nothings into your ear. Leave me tied to the bar. Maybe I can get some sympathy from the bartenders.
Yeah, I'll take him now.
Okay, great.
So you guys are at Bar Malbolge, where there's plenty of plush chairs around, and they sell. You'll notice a little placard that is selling Brimstone Gulp is the name of the ale,
God.
and also you can buy a cigar for $1 apiece.
Oh, I will have grabbed a cigar.
Okay.
So I go find you, I guess, because I want to learn how to play the card game.
Oh, Avalon, please be my guest. I'll offer my arm
Okay.
and
Okay.
kind of hobble with the cane as we go.
So you guys are heading over to this Three Dragon Ante. The tournament?
Yes.
Okay.
As you walk away, I'm gonna whisper to you, check
Card. Okay.
So are you coming? Because this guy's moving
I know.
just in this direction, kind of. So are you trying to go within his path?
Yes. If that's
And I will kneel in
Walk
such a way
past
that you
him.
can sit up on me.
I will pat you on the head again and then yerk the thing up. And then walk over to one corner of the bar and like tie you up there and then start talking to the bartender.
Okay. So as you guys are passing along, again, the uniform is pretty uniform for all of the patrons. And yeah, the security guard, you notice, is just walking back and forth. Yes.
Like easily bought in a store uniform, or are they still distinctly matching?
No, they're definitely matching. This is a uniform specific to the Afterlife Casino. So everybody is wearing the same thing. You've got that red
One
and
must need to
black
become a
tuxedo.
seamstress.
Yeah.
Well, and I guess I study it really carefully because I think I can change my clothes if I use disguise self
Well, and
into whatever those clothes are.
cool. Yep.
Cool. Anyway, so
No,
I
just
guess
wondered- I was
it's
just
like
wondering
for
if something was on there.
for the time being, I'm like, taking careful note of
Okay.
the details of their dress.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay, so as you guys are walking over, this would be the entrance of the Three Dragon Ante tournament itself. You'll notice that there are two separate areas. This is called Cania. Steps lead to the sunken floor of a gambling haven ringed with pillars of black basalt. 7 Three Dragon Ante tables take up the floor space. A 3-foot-high shelf carved in the far wall bears a glass case, displayed in which is a gold statuette of a winged devil. Standing next to the display case is a tiefling security guard.
Shall we pay our respects?
Of course.
I'll lead us. Oh, can we have rolled perception around that guard that was walking back
Sure.
and forth? Okay.
What are you trying to perceive?
I'm still looking for the goddamn key.
I'm also
Okay.
trying to perceive, so.
Okay.
Well, he would have told us.
He
my
mentioned the
God.
guard. Check out the guard.
That is it's a perception, right?
Yes.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Gosh, sorry, my
What's going
12 messages.
on?
Dang it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Like I have when I have it set so like when my kids text me, it dings so I know that they're texting me, but now they're texting me a lot right now. So I'm like, "Ugh, children,
But they're safe.
they're fine. They're fine. They're talking about Trigun. So we're good.
As one does.
Yeah, of course. Vash the Stampede. Who can resist? Okay, so you said dirty 20?
Yes.
All right, so while you're walking past this security guard, you will notice that as he's flouncing around, yeah, you do see a key card, a very small, like actual playing card sized card. Where did it go? I'm trying to remember the description, but yeah, you notice one like tucked into the back of his pants pocket, sitting there.
I would like to He's just walking back and forth. Does he like clock us at all, or?
Yeah, so he'll notice you and then maybe nod to you along
Nod
with
back.
anybody else, but yeah, no particular attention is paid.
I'm gonna see if I can slide a hand that key card.
Okay.
You want to do that this?
I mean, the other one's actually actively busy and like watching something.
I
So-
can like pretend to be faint
If you want to, as a help.
to just distract him again. Like, oh no. So as the guard draws near, I'll just like pretend I'm having heart palpitations and like put my hand on his arm. Oh, I just need to catch my breath.
Oh,
yeah.
my dear Miss Abalone, are you doing all right?
Okay, so give me a sleight of hand check.
18.
Yeah, no problem. You are able to grab that key card, the pass card, and
I know we should have been a rogue.
palm it into your pockets, wherever you might be.
Oh, it's just good to have someone strong to catch you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your service.
Absolutely.
And I will like go to shake his hand as a thank you and palm a gold piece into it.
Oh, no, of course. No, yeah, absolutely. My pleasure. Yes, if you need it. Somebody's hanging out at the bar. Somebody's going over to check out the... Oh my God, I was about to say 10-finger ante. I don't know why. 3 dragon ante tournament that is actually winding down for a little bit of a break.
What are you actually playing 3 Dragon
There's
Look up
rules
the
online.
rules. Yeah, I'm like, I can look up the rules. I was about to buy a deck for this so that we could play, but I didn't know if we'd have enough time. Yeah, so going
So
on.
smooth.
Okay, so there's... Oh, I already read the description there. So you guys walk into the tournament area. There's 2 tables where you see 8 participants, 4 in each, who are just getting done with their last hand before break.
Is this the actual tournament going on?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So the tournament has already begun. There are however many hands in, and these are the last participants in the tournament, the 8 remaining participants.
He should have turned into a tiefling and like, oh look, it's my grandmother. She posed for this statue.
It's not cultural appropriation. I will flag down if there's like a dealer or somebody walking around.
Probably he's staying at the table. So
Once they're officially on break, so I'm not interrupting a game. Is it too late to join the tournament?
yes, sir, sorry. Unfortunately, it is. We're in the semifinals at this point, and so we expect the tournament to conclude within the next day and a half, 24 hours.
That is a shame. I just learned to play today.
Perhaps next time, sir.
Yes. Can I?
And he just goes to shuffling cards.
So they really don't want us to actually play in the tournament itself?
Would
I
it
know, it's
be
kinda dumb.
perception or insight to try and gauge if any of the tournament players are drunk?
I would say perception.
20.
So it doesn't necessarily look like anybody's drunk, but you do notice some drinks at the tables at different locations. It looks like there's a couple of ale flagons at one specific location at the lower southern table.
Are we sure it's a flagon and not a dragon?
Fair.
We need
Yeah.
to get some D&D equivalents of roofies.
Like, could we get belladonna or something?
I looked, it's not in the rule. Like all the poisons and stuff are like really expensive.
So you see some of the tournament players standing up, stretching out. Some are looking very serious. Others are walking around. You see 1 or 2 smoking a cigar. No?
I am checking out the glass case.
I'll go with Abalone since I'm your arm candy.
Detect magic.
So as you guys walk over, the glass case is at this far end. I don't know if you guys can see. Over here, this is actually the right there. There is a security guard standing in front. He's not obstructing anything, not keeping you from seeing. But in the case, you see this.
Beautiful. Stygian.
So this is the Aranese statue. It's smaller. It's not a very large statue, however, it is. Looks hefty. Gold. Yeah.
Stop the guard who's watching it and just this is absolutely beautiful. Wherever Toggle Pocket found this is truly exceptional. Do you know the history of the item? Truly fantastic prize.
He gives you a side eye and just like keeps staring forward.
Oh, well, Quentin and I are going to have to talk about the friendliness of his staff.
Well, you're right. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Good. You're fine. Does anybody
Percepting.
like actually examine?
Can I percept or investigate?
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
I'll assist. I don't know how I could assist, but I'll.
If
Is
you
there a
want to
way
do a
that I can
separate roll,
the guard?
how about you do a separate roll?
You do the separate one because that's not good.
Mine's not great either, though. 16.
Mine's less than that.
Okay. Yeah, so what you see is the display case is 2 feet wide, 2 feet deep, 3 feet tall. And yeah, there's statues inside. You notice that there is a small lock on the front of the display case.
Okay.
And that's about all that you notice.
No signs of magic. Can I do like an arcana check to see if there's any kind of magic protecting it, or what kind of magic this tiefling guard has?
Well, I would say that that's probably more,
Part of the investigation.
yeah, the investigation or a detect magic spell.
Okay.
Yeah, with the 16 on the investigation, that's or
What you
less.
need
That's
to
probably
do
all you
is make
see.
detect magic spells in between adventures.
Don't remind me.
So I look at you and I'm like, what should we do next?
Honestly, I think we need to find Quentin. Hopefully none of these securities have been cracked before we have a chance to hand over the pamphlet I found.
Yes, I've just been dying to meet His Majesty.
And I'm saying this loud enough to like be overheard by the guard or any of the folks that are not trying to be quiet about it at all.
Sure. And he just,
Do we know what he looks like?
A tiefling.
A gnome.
he's a gnome. Yeah.
Other than that.
So,
If they're going to be rude and he is robbed because we can't provide this information, then that's on them.
You're right.
deception check with advantage.
28.
Okay. So
No, that's not right. Sorry, 24.
24. Okay. So, hearing this, the security guard will look towards the mirror that is placed right here on the map. I don't know if you guys can see right here, and make kind of a signal, a high sign to them
Oh, shit.
that trying to catch somebody's attention. He's not being secretive about it though.
Okay, new information. Somebody actively watches through the mirrors.
And there's signals that you
Yeah.
You're not there.
No, I'm just noting things that we should know.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
So, would you like to retire to the bar, my dear? It seems the tournament's in a break.
Absolutely.
We can see if your husband and your gimp are doing well.
Oh, God.
These never winter customs, I swear. It's going to take me some time to get used to.
Me too. Sometimes. Me too.
So, can I get from you two near the bar? Can I get a perception check, please?
Dun, 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 dun.
I think she meant me and Hank.
Yes,
Okay.
sorry. So,
It was a 1.
Talion and Brody. Perception, please.
Yes.
10.
Okay. Well, Talia notices somebody coming out of the hallway over here, and you find. Hold on one second. Oh gosh, did I spell it wrong? Come on.
No.
Where is okay, so you find a gnome walking out of, or you just see a gnome walking out onto the floor, onto the gambling floor, and I love this description. So I know it's not part of what we normally would say, but a Mephistophelian aspect to his appearance.
Ooh, I like it.
Garishly dressed, slicked back wavy hair, curled mustache, and a long pointy beard. Although only the freckles across his nose undermine his devilish countenance. And so you see this man walking across and just kind of
And what
keeping
species?
eyes.
Sorry.
No.
No, thank
He's a
you.
gnome.
I smack you and jerk your collar so that your head turns to see him.
And then I'll say inside you follow him.
I give you another smack for good measure. Touch your leash. And then I'm gonna try to kind of walk side by side with him, like 10 or 15, like 15, 20 feet away.
Okay.
Kind of shadowing him.
As soon as he is out of sight, I'm gonna roll up my mask a little bit and be like, "Could you please, dear God, give me something to drink before he comes back?"
You're saying that to the bartender. Okay. Yeah, sure. And then they'll give you like a small little water cup, but it has the ale in it for
He
you.
needs water.
So, you hate your boss too?
No.
Really?
You in danger?
Blink once if you're.
My eyes are completely covered.
Lick once if you're in danger.
Are you okay?
Oh,
That's just really-
watch what you sign, man. That's all I gotta say.
That's true. No. Yeah. Enjoy the ale. Okay.
How do they make all the shinies disappear?
I don't know.
Like on the cashier tables?
Yeah.
Like they just, is that like an illusion or is it actual teleportation?
I don't know. I just sell
Oh,
drinks.
you're not a very curious person, are you? I'm gonna go back to pretending to be. There you go.
Getting slapped around. Okay. I mean, yeah, whatever works for you. Goes and cleans it out.
Brody just goes, "Ugh, fucking bartenders, so useless."
I mean, life is hard sometimes. You know, you just gotta roll with the punches. Like, what is bartenderly advice that happens?
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I would like to get this mask off for like 5-10 minutes, but if my boss sees me with not wearing it, so could you like say that like I pissed on something and like we could go somewhere where they can't see me for a second?
No.
Why
No,
not?
that's weird. No.
Why is it weird? I'll piss on something.
No, thank you.
But that'll help.
No. I'm gonna go over here now.
You don't have like a break room or something?
I mean, you don't need to go there. There's bathrooms in the spa. You can go to the
So
spa.
walk across the place where my piece of shit boss, who treats me like a chair, can watch me walk into a public bathroom.
I mean, I don't know. I saw you were like moaning.
Well, yeah, it's part of the fucking job, man.
I don't want to get between.
Look,
I'm
you're
just here
cute.
serving drinks.
I'm hitting on you. Bounce.
He brings his mask up.
What?
Why is it so easy for Cal? Just in my face, I was like, why is it so easy for Cal? He just gets somebody who asks to suck his dick.
Hey, Tally, what's your charisma?
16.
18.
8.
Built for fucking, man.
How do you have 18?
I went for a build specifically to get 18.
So as you guys are having this exchange, Quentin actually is walking past the back of the bar, like near the river.
We're
Walking by.
Following.
Is this when we're still inside the room, or have we made it out by here?
You've probably made it out. So that high sign, just to peek behind the curtain, was actually like it kind of brought him out.
Okay, so I'll be still loudly talking to you to make our way to the bar. So kind of you to show us around here. It's a shame about that rapscallion trying to steal all of Quentin's ideas. Oh, I hope we didn't get too deep into all of this. It's quite a brilliant setup. Don't you agree, Albaloni?
Yes, it was amazing the details that he had gleaned.
True. True.
I mean, stolen, really.
Perhaps the security of the operation needs a facelift. But, I mean, that's something that, well, Lariel, I'm sure, will have considered when we discuss Waterdeep. Lord Silverhand she's quite, perceptive.
Yes. And tasteful.
True.
I don't believe that the security of my facility is found wanting at all. Although I hope you are enjoying yourselves.
Lord Pocket. Just the fellow we've been looking for. I wanted to pass something on to you. I reach into the pocket and hand him the spiral-bound notebook. I apologize, I haven't had time to go through it with a fine-tooth comb, but there was a gentleman trying to steal your casino.
I would very much like to see him try.
Well, if you'd like, Carlton Keys was the name. Leave local.
I've not heard of the name, but I will pass it along to my superiors. And he puts the
Lord Toggle.
toggle
It is
pocket.
Toggle.
Yeah,
I'm second guessing myself, but I was right.
Yes,
Okay.
no, you got it.
Lord Toggle Pocket, I have to be honest with you. I'm here for not dissimilar purposes. But perhaps ones that could whet your palate a little bit further.
I don't know that I need any more expansion. This is anything and all that I could have dreamed of.
Oh, and that is exactly why we're here. Isn't that right, Abalone?
Yes.
You see,
We've heard so much about you, what a great businessman you are.
Of course.
the marketing campaign has reached further than perhaps intended.
Absolutely, of course it has. When you have friends in high places and things going your way, then of course things are going to spread like wildfire. Absolutely. Have you been to the restaurant? You must simply try the abyssal chicken omelet.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
That does sound wonderful.
Now, perhaps you might be able to, if you're not too busy, I'm sure opening weekend, but if you would give us perhaps 15 minutes of your time, I would love to discuss an opportunity that wouldn't require too much work on your part.
Oh, unfortunately, no, not at all. No, I must commune with the patrons. I mean, as you know, the face of an establishment is everything, and getting your face out there and enjoying letting them rub elbows, as it were, has its benefits. But I shall see you around.
Excellent.
Do
And I'm
enjoy.
sure that having a missing section on my report to the Open Lord of Waterdeep will not be too concerning for any future expansions. The rest of it is so phenomenal, it may make up for itself.
It absolutely will.
Oh my.
And he walks off. He seems very unconcerned about what.
It's okay, we tried.
Oh, you know he's not going to be in his office. Maybe we should try and sneak in there now.
And I will say this part more quietly when we're not standing next to anybody.
So yeah, he's walking
Going
off
west.
towards the southern part of the casino.
Slipping back into the normal voice of, he's a pompous ass, but apparently not one that's interested in accolades. But my only concern about getting into one of these back doors is that there's mirrors looking at them. I have a card, but not a face and an outfit to go along with.
There's a mirror right there.
And I will intentionally face away from the mirror when talking in case they're lip reading or anything.
Sure, that's
I'd be
fine.
very paranoid.
That's fine. Hank, what are you doing? You had wandered off a little bit.
I was
You were trying to
following-
follow Quentin.
Yeah, but I'm gonna look around for a handsome guard that's standing by himself.
Okay. Trying
My
that.
plan.
Trying that again. I will say that one thing that you notice, there's actually a female guard that is walking amongst the card tables in the bottom portion. The card tables, the slot machines. There's a guard down there, and yeah, she's walking around with an air of authority.
I would like to buy a cigar and then go up there.
Okay. So you're stuck at the. He tied you to the bar.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, man.
You told me to.
We're
I thought my
going
plan
back
would
to the
work
bar,
out.
right? Or
I think so.
at least we were saying that as a cover, but now we got our thing. But we can still go back to the bar.
Okay, so you guys are heading to the bar. And then you've gone down and are noticing them. I know I have a thing. Here we go. Yeah, so you end up walking up to a female guard. Another tiefling, slicked back hair, very dour countenance, looking very serious, kind of eyes everywhere. Hands behind her back.
Hey, Miss, you late?
She pulls out, gosh, they have matches? You have matches. Lights a match for you.
I like my cigar. Come here often?
I work here,
Yeah.
so yes.
Yeah.
Can I help you?
No?
Was she looking
Enjoy.
at me?
He asked for a lit cigarette, asked if I come here often.
No.
And am I understanding the exchange right?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Where is this taking place, though?
We walked down here.
We're down over by,
Oh, okay.
yeah. No, we're
You like
south of
leaned
the bar.
over, and I thought you were looking at me, and I was like,
No, no,
what,
no.
What
I'm
am I
over
doing?
here. I'm over here.
Is she looking
Sorry.
at my butt?
I get really nervous around pretty women, so sorry. Isn't this place really new? How long have you worked here?
I've been here since the beginning.
What was that? It's pretty new, right?
Fairly new.
Good job.
Yeah. Benefits are good.
Looking for new bouncers or guards or anything, or you wanna?
Maybe. She assesses you. What's your drive in life?
120 years.
Question, and it kind of goes back to what Ryu and I were talking about before. Are your wings visible or no?
So I think we discussed that they were spectral right now,
Okay.
and not like full size, like they were small.
So they can hide under a cloak.
So are you currently hiding them?
Yeah, I think I would have coming in.
Okay. And I think it would make sense with like a hellish themed casino that
Yeah.
maybe you're not
Yeah,
fully
yeah.
playing
You still
ASMR.
have silver eyes.
Right.
You know?
I mean,
Well,
Contacts.
we might find room for
Angel
someone
go-go
like you.
dancers would be sexy.
We could maybe find room for someone like you, and definitely a welcome addition to the group.
where do I go? What do I do? Who do I talk to?
You make yourself at home. I'll come find you.
Okay. I'll attempt to give her a wink on the back when she like leaves, but I'll do it really badly,
Okay.
like awkward.
She scoffs a little bit, laughs, and starts walking away. And then, yeah, she'll see Quentin across the room, and she'll start heading towards him. Where are you going?
I want to go to the slots, but keep an eye on them.
That's fine. So we'll get you over to the copper slots. Do you actually play? Sure. Yay. Somebody's playing the games. I want you to roll. Okay. At the copper slots, you can make a bet of 1, 2, 5, or 10, either copper, silver, or gold.
Let's do 5 gold.
5 gold. All right. So I need you to roll 3d6, and you are trying to get 3 of a kind.
Oh, fuck me.
I guess it is a slot machine.
It's a slot
like we're like, oh my god, that's so hard. I was like, it's even harder than a slot machine. What am I dying from?
You can't use inspiration on yourself, right?
No.
God damn.
Unless your thing says you can.
Well, plus also, how would inspiration help with the 3d6 roll?
So roll 3d6. Nope. Darn it. 5 gold gone.
Try again for 1.
No, you rolled a 9. That's 3 2s, right? 3 3s.
What's the cube root?
2 gold?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope. Darn it.
All right, I'm gonna stop there.
I mean, you can do coppers.
I'll start doing coppers, but
Okay.
I'll
They're
do a
copper slots.
little
They're
bit in
meant to be-
between them.
Okay. So as you're rolling, and feel free. Like it's meant to be. Like oh, see, I got 2 6s and a 1. Oh, so close. Yeah.
I got 2 5s and a 1.
I know it makes me want to roll 3 dice.
Yeah, if you
kinda
guys
wish-
want to be playing copper slots, it's
I
fine.
kind of wish this casino had liar's dice. Ooh, what about a straight 3 4 5?
Nope.
What about nothing that's near each other? If you just get like a
Actually,
1
no.
4 5.
So the way that the copper slots work, and just to get you guys into their kind of peek behind the thing, at 3 1s you get your money back. At 3 2s, it's 4 times your bet. If you get 3 3s, it's 9 times your bet. 16 times, 25 times, or 100 times your bet if you go up to 6.
Nice.
Yeah, but
You
one
could potentially win. a lot.
1 copper times 100 is 1 gold.
Right, but like, what if you did 2 gold?
Yeah.
Right, like
Right. You did 2 gold, then now you have 200 copper.
Wait,
You know.
200 gold?
200 gold. Yeah. No, you know what I mean.
Well, that's what I'm
2
saying.
gold.
Is it copper pieces or is it gold pieces?
you can do
Whatever
you
you
pick,
whatever you put
you
in.
pick
Yeah,
copper,
whatever
silver,
you
gold.
put in, it multiplies it from that. So
I mean,
they
100.
actually have.
So, like, you could break even if you spent 1 gold, right? You might break even.
On 3 1s.
I've rolled 12 times and I have not gotten anything, so
That's
I'm
what slot
not.
machines do.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, by this time Avarice has made her way over to Quentin. Avarice is her name. Yeah. I don't know that anybody has name tags, so I just kind of gave you that one for free. Yeah. What are you guys doing at the bar?
I'm watching Hank roll.
Lady Abalone, you need to tell your husband not to tie this being up when he leaves. He needs to have some freedom of movement if you're not actively watching him. And I'll go and untie the leash from the bar.
Aw.
Perhaps customs are different here than in Waterdeep, but I'm just not comfortable with this situation.
You're right. I'm not comfortable either. Yes, feel free to stretch your legs and walk around. And then I slap you.
Then he starts walking around. Commands must start with a slap or end with a slap.
Okay.
Wrap my leash around my
Hold
neck
on.
and head straight for the restaurant where they keep the spoons.
Okay, you're going downstairs. So, I will say that the bartender who saw what was happening, like she saw you slap him, was like pouring a drink or trying to get some ale and like freaked out and messed up her outfit. So she starts walking away to go get a change of clothes.
Oh, I almost got it.
Are you
If
still
there's
playing?
yes, if there's another bartender around, I'll flag them down.
Okay.
Do you have any wine? Perhaps something southern, if it's appropriate. If you have anything Cholton, I've grown a taste for recently.
Unfortunately, not at this this location. However, at our smaller bar, there's a mixture or a variety of cocktails that might be to your liking.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic information you've given me. I don't see a name tag, so since we're in Avernus, I'll call you Adril. Ha! Queen of the bar! And just turn around and start hobbling away with the cane.
Okay, so you see, did you leave the bar?
Yeah, I'm looking for blind spots.
Okay, and then you're still at the bar. Give me a perception check, please.
15.
Okay. You notice that the bartender seems to be going towards the spa. And you're going to the restaurant?
I'm going to
No,
the small bar.
You're going to the small bar. You were
Ria's
going to
going
go
to
to
the
the restaurant. Okay.
Brody.
So, Brody, you actually notice the bartender kind of passes you as you're heading down towards the stairs, because the bar stairs, or the stairs toward the restaurant, are right here.
Sorry, could you flash it one more time?
So the restaurant stairs,
Thank you.
it's a downstairs underground
Okay, I
restaurant.
want to try something real crazy.
Okay.
So
And the bartender like passes you as you're going.
I have
getting ready to leave.
darts shoved into my lock, I guess.
Okay.
Or like underneath bracers or
Sure.
something. When she opens the door, do you think I could thunk a dart to where the door doesn't fully close?
Where?
So she's heading for the laundry room,
Correct.
assuming.
Yes.
Because I have this map.
Yes.
memorized. So I'm assuming she's heading towards the laundry room. So if I
Uh-huh.
thunk a dart,
Sure. Let's
you know
try it.
what? I'm actually going to wait until she comes back out.
You said fuck a dart at first. It's me?
No, thunk.
And then I got
That
it. It's like, what are you
One
doing?
way or another, that would
I
hurt.
don't want that.
Yeah, so if you want, I mean, you can try and hide in the stairwell, I guess, or how are you going to wait for her to
So
come
like
back?
when she
Because-
pushes open the door
Uh-huh.
angrily because she's pissed off
Ugh.
and covered in something,
Got
I
egg
kind of
all over
want to
me.
just get a dart in the door frame so it doesn't fully close.
Okay, so are you doing that because you said when she goes in or when she leaves? So
When she goes in.
when she goes in. Okay, so then I would like you to do, let's see, what would that be? Give me an check. I'm like, athletics check? I'm trying to think, not about an attack roll, because you wouldn't really be attacking something. You're trying to do
They're
something
the same.
finesse.
They're the same
Go for
number
Go for it.
for me. So it's both +5. So 24.
All right, yeah. So you're able to stick a dart right in that doorway. And yeah, so as she goes in, it kind of slowly closes, but doesn't quite latch all the way.
Okay. And then I would like to slip into that, like, look.
Okay.
Can I stealthily look, make sure there's no one immediately on the other side of the door, and is there someplace I could hide?
Well, I mean, she's in the laundry room, trying to, she's
Yeah,
walked
but
in the
she's
laundry room.
busy. She's pulling shirts over her head. She might not
Okay.
notice a big guy slip under a table. I'm a stealthy
So-
boy.
What do you have anything on you?
What do you mean? Like in what sense?
Okay, did you palm and key pass? Did you palm and pass?
No.
Okay. So you are able to go through the doors. That's it.
It's blue door.
Well, that's why I thought like you needed a pass to get through the door.
You need to pass through the. Oh, okay,
Well, there's no mirror, so I would still like to hide.
that's fine. Yeah, go ahead and hide. Yep, you can hide. So we're gonna move you over to the laundry room. Go ahead and do a stealth check.
22.
Okay. Yeah, so she's gone off to the southern tub. You end up seeing 2 large wash tubs and a clothesline hung with towels and uniforms. And so, yeah, if you want to try and hide yourself, probably the best, I would say, would be up here. You want to
Like behind that water.
behind that wash tub. Like you're trying to make yourself as small as possible, maybe, if you want to. But that would probably be the best place for you to try and find a place to hide. Yeah.
Okay.
And so she changes out into a different shirt. It's like, oh my God. Slapping people? What kind of mask is that anyway? And then she walks out. Go back to her post.
You all wonder why I drink.
I don't.
Does this area have any of those passes?
You can do an investigation check.
Investigating.
Investigate.
11. No. So I got myself into this room, but I have no way of getting out.
Nobody knows that you're in there.
Yeah, I know.
That's true.
Roz has a plan on his own, but I haven't communicated it to anybody. So
Do any of the uniforms look like they would fit?
One or two look that they might be a very tight fit for you.
Okay, I'm gonna switch my clothes.
Okay.
I'm gonna stash my gift gear.
It's expensive.
That's
I need that.
that was my favorite
Right.
indie album in high school.
I turned my loincloth.
Where underneath?
All right, I'll do that.
Yeah.
It's
So it's a
form-fitting.
little, yeah.
Roll
And
for
just slip
exhaustion.
the mask into my pocket, and then I will exit the laundry.
Okay. All right.
I have a plan forming in my mind.
Excellent.
All right. So you've left the laundry. You're now wearing kind of fitting employee clothes,
Yeah.
uniform, and you are walking out. What is everybody else doing?
I'm making my way over to the second bar.
All right. So I can never find everybody. Where did you go? You're down at the bottom, weren't you?
Started at the bottom over here.
As far as intent goes, I'm heading down the stairs.
Okay, so you're going down to the restaurant.
Yes.
Quentin, Avarice, where? There you are. This is the problem with not having names on people.
Quintilius.
No, that was. Why don't I think I still have? I think that's Phase. Sorry. Where's Roz? There he is. He's way up here.
Maze.
Okay, so you've made it over here.
Abalone, were you coming with me?
Yeah. Oh, no. I think I'll just stay around this area. I'm going to keep just like watching, observing, perceiving.
Okay, so I'll go to the small bar then.
I have this image of my head now when Maze is doing something like super concentrated. It's like maze. Like singing your own theme song.
I'm walking up to the bar. I will make sure that my cigar has gone out.
Okay.
And kind of hobbling up with the cane. Not too hobbly because I'm trying to appear like mid-60s, you know. So it's just that I have a bum leg from the war.
Which war was it?
Are we getting a shadow cast? Spoons.
Oh my god.
I'll approach the bar. I am terribly sorry. May I have a light? I'm not used to actually using these things, but it felt appropriate in the atmosphere.
Of course, of course. And the man who's tending bar leans over and produces a flame and lights your cigar.
Oh, look at you! None of you have name tags, so I'm going to call you Asriel, King of Avernus.
Oddly enough, then I go by Mixer.
Mixer. Oh, gosh. How was that? Were you born to this?
It was more of a pastime calling, as it were. Kind of came with the territory.
Well, you know that no matter what, your destiny is not set by stars, names, or happenstance, but by your own heart.
If only that were true.
We can pretend.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. 12.
Okay. Give me a history check as well.
12?
Okay. So
Sorry.
you notice that behind the bar there is a large mural. A large mural of a creature on top of a pile of gold.
Oh, shit.
Dragon tails.
Could I trouble you? I've heard word of some fantastic cocktails on this realm of the bar.
Yes, absolutely, of course. We've got gin and sticks.
Oh, no.
There's a
Please do not tell me
bloody
a menu.
Very. Oh,
But I would like from Mixer, if you're available, is your recommendation. I don't even need a name. If you put it in front of me, I'll be happy.
okay. So Mixer starts putting together a drink for you, and it takes a little while. Comes out kind of orange, like orange and red. It's got a two-toned ombre kind of color to it, and he puts it in front of you. Try some sulfur punch.
Don't mind if I do. And I'll slide a gold across. Keep change.
And then he pockets it over.
If you don't mind. Wow. That is excellent.
Packs a punch.
It does. It's going to be a sipper, but I'm not going to regret it. Even when I regret it, I'm not going to regret it. But if you don't mind, and is the bar terribly busy over here?
No.
It's a little bit.
No, it's a lot quieter.
With this lull in activity, could I ask you about that mural?
Ah. Our Lord and Savior.
Oh. Quentin.
How does Coulter get the Lord
I
heavy
know,
bartender?
That's where I put the mural.
I'm teasing.
On the flip side of a peek behind the curtain, Margarita said, "There's more options at the other bar," and I was like, "I gotta go to the other bar."
I'm not angry. I'm just kind of like, I get the one who's like, I don't fucking know. And he gets the one who's like, let me tell you all the secrets of the casino.
I have people around the casino that are
You're
gonna
fine.
drop
You're
them
fine.
for
I'm just
you.
teasing.
You also
Station.
decided to go with the character who was supposed to be tied up at the bar
That's true.
and is being
For the
physically
sympathy
abused.
vote.
Who's
Yeah.
being physically abused.
That's just alarming to some. We're like,
You guys are all just milquetoast.
that's fine. That's fine. Okay.
Sir, how dare you?
If I saw a woman
It-
leading a man in a gimp suit by a leash, I would want to talk to her.
There are two kinds of people. The ones who would want to talk to her, and the ones who
Well,
want
actually,
to
there's
visit
four
her.
because there's the lady, there's the gimp, then
Yeah, that's fine. That's true.
He seems like the most interesting person at the casino.
That's fair. That's fair. I will say, okay, so when you're looking at the mural, it does not look like Quentin.
Okay.
You've met or you saw him, you spoke to him, it does not look like Quentin.
So, our Lord and Savior.
I'm surprised are you not familiar with the figure of Mammon?
I apologize. I'm actually visiting here from Waterdeep, so I'm not terribly familiar with Neverwinter as a whole.
Understood. There are some who are very taken with this figure. Many who are employed here.
Are you one that is taken with this figure?
Not by choice.
May I speak freely?
Carefully.
I honestly would have never noticed the figure. I was looking for an excuse to ask you questions.
That's gonna add years.
You'll forgive a bored old man, but nothing here is really quite scratching the itch, and you seem to have something more to say underneath.
Feel I may have said too much.
Well, it is quite the personality benefit to understand a question.
Enjoy your time at the casino, although be careful who you speak too freely with. Some people are more enamored with our
Patron.
patron, and his patron.
You have been... And I will drop the voice for just a moment without hinting face or anything.
Okay.
More helpful than anticipated, and I hope I'll be able to offer the same.
Thank you.
Happy opening! And I'll hobble away with the cocktail glass in one hand.
Anybody else doing anything? Yes.
So I'm in this hallway
Yep.
by the restaurant,
Okay.
and I'm waiting for an employee to come by.
Okay. I don't know that any employees are going to be going by because they usually keep to this
Is
area.
anyone
you
going by?
No. Well, I mean, you've got some patrons that are going to the restaurant to enjoy food, but no staff really.
Okay. Is there like any dudes who are alone?
Are you trying to suggest
I'm
Okay.
asking if there's a dude
Hold
who's
on.
alone.
Hold on. Let me over here.
There's no mirrors in this hallway.
Yes.
Okay, so there's a dude who's alone?
Yes.
Okay. No one else.
He's a
around.
dwarf.
He's a dwarf?
Yep.
Okay, I would like to knee him in the back of the head,
Oh!
please, and knock him out.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Sure. That's fine.
I feel like we need like red buzzer and like a red light. It's like when combat starts. Because
Well, I'm not trying to do combat. I'm trying to knock him out in one
I'm still
shot.
fighting him, but I'm saying like anytime there's like a attack action.
Yeah, give me an
in this
attack roll.
campaign, I feel like we need that.
This is not meant to be an attack heavy thing.
13?
Sure. I'm like, oh my God.
Non-lethal
Okay.
for 6.
Yeah, he's out.
Okay. So I'm going to lay him down. Is he carrying alcohol or anything?
I mean, he's got a flask, so yeah, I'll say
Okay,
he's got
I
a
would like to
flask.
splash him with alcohol so he
Okay.
leaks.
Sure.
And then I would like to go to the window without going into the restaurant and try and wave down another employee.
Whoa.
Okay, so you're going to the end of the hallway?
Yeah, but not into the room. So I'm like
Okay.
trying to get somebody's attention without
Sure.
getting onto a mirror.
Sure, that's fine. Okay, so one of the servers sees you and they're like, oh, God. Okay, yes, yeah. What's going on?
I'm sorry, I just got here. I haven't even gotten into costume yet. And
What?
I passed this guy in the hallway. He passed the fuck out.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And then I would like to
Okay,
try and steal their card while they're dealing with the guy.
Right. Okay. Well, this looks like he was just here. He just finished his. Oh, crap. Okay, maybe we served him too much. Yeah, go ahead and give me a stealth check or
Sleight of
let
hand.
hand. Thank you.
24.
Without a problem, you take the server's pass card and palm it, pocket it, whatever you want to do with it. And so, yeah, she's like, well, maybe I'll go. We should, can you help me?
I have to go get into costume.
No, he's passed out. We can't leave him
What
here.
should we do? Should we take him to like a somewhere where he won't be seen by the other
Well,
patrons?
maybe just bring him into the kitchen. I don't know.
Okay, let's get him into the kitchen.
So, yeah, so you guys end up walking into the kitchen. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a small doorway over here that's
Does that put me on a mirror?
no,
Okay.
this one does not put you on a mirror.
Where?
I think we're over here.
Over
somewhere.
here,
If you hold
me
down
move you.
shift and then click
where are you? So yeah, shift.
and then double click, it should refocus the camera. Either shift or control. I can't remember.
I don't know. Where are you? Maybe if I move you. I'm trying to remember.
I'm by the stairs.
Okay.
From Margar's map, it looks like we're over to the left and then down near the roulette tables.
Yeah, so down at the bottom underground, so you're going to want to go to the far bottom corner is where we're going.
And so back behind here.
There we go. So he's over here. He's gone down to the down the stairway down this hallway, knocked out poor Lowell Brassborn, the dwarf, and we're bringing him into. Did I have you? Yeah, I have you on the token layer, and along with the server, bringing him into the kitchen so that he's out of the way, while the server goes and tries to get help.
Okay.
So.
I'm supposed to go get in their uniform. Can you guys make sure this guy's okay?
I'm like, well, I mean, yeah, the stew will hold. It's fine, I guess. I don't know.
Stew?
There's stew.
How are you stupid? I don't have time for this.
What's the protein?
I'd like to make a wisdom save to see if I try and steal a ladle.
Go for it.
That's cocked.
So you are down in Ness.
It was better
So
cocked.
tempted. Okay, so I would like to go back into the restaurant area.
Okay.
And now that
So
I
you're
have
going-
the actual map. So back through the door I just came through.
Yep.
When I was in the laundry room, did I see the devil masks?
No, I don't think that they would have had devil masks in the laundry room.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask the chef. Like, I was like half paying attention. Orientation. Where do I go to get? Where do I go to get the devil mask again? I
Well,
just
they're,
got here.
no, they're in the lounge. They're in the lounge. You're gotta go up to the lounge. Oh, for the love of my lunch. Upstairs, through the employee hallway. It's in the back.
Okay, like next to the security area?
Just before it.
Just before.
Just
Okay.
before it.
And then just before I leave the restaurant area, can I clock how deep that waterfall goes?
So the waterfall, I mean, you're going into
So if you go back into the restaurant area,
Yeah.
right, you said they're 12 feet off the ground, right?
the mirrors, yeah.
Yeah. So are they angled down?
Yes.
But even if it's angled down, there should be a blind spot right under it. Right?
Okay, so
I'm spitballing.
Unfortunately, I don't think so. Or if
Look
there
at the bubble
is,
mirror.
you would have to be like pressed up against the wall to try and get away from it, which is going to be damn conspicuous.
Like
It's going to be dense.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just head up to the employee door that they indicated.
Okay.
So
So
I'm
then,
gonna go get a devil mask.
okay. So then you're going to go back upstairs. You come out over here, and then the employee doorway is. Why do I keep doing that? So that's where.
Wait, where?
Do I see any of my siblings?
Actually,
I'm making my way back through the main area.
that's
I'm still at the slots.
As soon as I see you at the slots when I'm walking around, I just kind of like, while I'm gesturing and walking with my cane, with my cocktail, I point at you. And as I point, I cast a message. And you hear in your mind, I need the fucking bag, like, right now.
I punch the, not super hard,
okay.
but like punch the screen of the slots or whatever. Is it like glass on there? Or
Yeah, so
if there's metal, I'd rather punch the metal so I don't like go through
Sure.
everything. I just want to hit it
okay.
in like frustration and then throw my hands up and drop the bag and then walk away.
Okay. So as you're doing this, Avarice is going to come back to you.
I would start walking towards the machine as well.
Okay. And so you're over.
Sip
So
on my
Avarice is
drink.
going to come over to you, hearing this commotion. I mean, there's noise and there's other things going on, but like she's heard a loud bang that does not fit in to what's going on. It's like, are you okay? What's
I get really angry. I'm sorry. Sorry. That's why I'm removing myself because I'm
okay? I mean, if this is going to be an issue with you possibly working here, then we're going to have to talk about. No.
no.
Okay. Because I mean, I think we could find a spot for you here.
Yeah, no, I'm down. I need a job. So
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Where do your allegiances lie?
Who's paying me?
Well, I mean, Mr. Togglepocket would be paying you, but let's just say that there's more to be procured, some workers' benefits that you could sign up for.
My allegiances lie with the highest bidder.
Good to hear. Why don't we go back this way?
Okay.
And so she's going to start leading you to one of the other back hallways as well.
Okay.
And I think that's where we will leave it.
Yeah.
Ooh, so not quite a one shot, maybe a two shot. Thank you so much, guys. I know it's a little
Thank
bit.
you.
It's been a little bit of a drag. I'm trying to.
No, not at all.
No, not at
Okay.
all.
We've been learning the whole
It's
time.
dragging out. It's dragging out a little.
Yeah, but also
These are all have to be one night.
We're
these are-
surveying, yeah.
yeah.
well, and I
We've
also,
learned a lot of stuff.
I feel like this one, even more so than the last one, is like providing all of us way more opportunities to do stuff on our own and like still be fruitful.
Cool. Good,
Yeah.
good. Well, I'm glad. Who's got the list of the patrons? Because I definitely don't. Someone.
I am happy
Close my
to.
laptop.
Dang it. Thank you, though, to all of our patrons. We really appreciate you and your support of us.
Especially
And
to our new mom tier.
our mom tier is the most amazing highest tier.
possible tier
So
you could be on.
Rio's mom, we are super, super grateful and happy to have you. On our-
God-like tier.
the
A
God tier.
godlike
The
tier.
Taku
godlike tier.
Arcana,
Absolutely.
Eric Fox, Duke Relin, Rockelman, or you said Rio's mom, but it's worth it to say it again.
Wink, wink.
Daniel, Dream Lover, Sparky, Meepo.
Thank you so much, guys. thank you guys for being at the table with us, and we will come up with a tagline.
Bye-bye.